Okay, folks, if you're having trouble downloading these data files and you're using Windows 10, this is a very simple tutorial. Again, these instructions are written for Windows 7. Um, I'm just going to kind of step through this and show you how you can figure this out. So step one, basically the start menu's been replaced in Windows 10. So I'm going to click down here on this little folder and it brings up just a folder viewer called the File Explorer. The difference is it's not favorites over here. Now it's called Quick Access. They do the same exact thing. So there's no difference, just different names. So once we have this open, we want to find the Documents folder. Again, same name actually as Windows 7 or 8 or XP. Sometimes they refer to it as My Documents. So here's Documents. Here's a new folder, and it shows you when I hover over the top of that thing that I can press Control-Shift-N to create a new folder, or I can just click that little button. It says New Folder. I'm going to call this Student Data Files. I'm going to press Enter. And now to get this thing moved over to the left-hand side, I'm just going to click, hold, and drag it on top of the word Quick Access. And then it puts a little shortcut here towards this folder so I can easily get where I need to go. Next step is basically after we've already done this step number 2 already. So, and we've also got step number 3 because I've already got it selected. If I come back here and I click on Student Data Files, that's all it's referring to. So we've got it open. And what we want to do now is we just want to get these 4 things. Actually, we're only going to need 3 of them for now. I'm going to skip the PowerPoint because we're actually not going to focus on that in this particular course. So I'm using the Chrome web browser. I'm going to press with the left mouse button, and I'm going to put it into, on the left-hand side, Student Data Files. I'll press Save. I'm going to do the same thing. You can right-click on this as well, if you'd like, and choose Save Link As. So I right-clicked on the Excel files. Again, it's going directly to that Student Data Files in the Quick Access. So again, you can left or right-click. If I left-click on Word, it automatically takes me to the Student Data Files. I can go back up and just double-check to make sure, but it's going to take me to the last spot with Windows 10. So I can see now I've got 3, I've got the Access, I've got the Excel, and I've got the Word. So if I come back down here, open up my File Explorer, I can see those 3 compressed zip folders here. Okay, these are this is like your clothing in a suitcase, so you can't really use it unless you take it out of there. So to get it out of there, I'm going to right-click on Access, choose Extract All. It's going to ask me where I want to put it. Well, it's actually, let's just put it exactly where we just put it. So I'll click on Student Data Files, select Folder, choose Extract, and there it is. Okay, so now I have 2. I have Access Data Files, Compressed Zipped, and then I have Access 2013 Data Files, File Folder. So I've taken it out of its compressed folder, and these are decompressed. I'm going to do the same thing with Excel. So I'm going to click it. I'm going to right-click it, choose Extract All, choose Extract. It remembers where you put it the last time, so you can see that it's just placing it into the same particular folder into our Student Data Files. When I choose Extract All for Word, again, it's going to do the same place. Choose Extract. Taking the stuff out of the suitcase. I'm back here. I'm in Student Data Files. I've got 3 that are file folders, and I've got 3 that are compressed folders. And I just want to get organized a little bit. So I'm going to create a new folder. I'm going to create a folder called Archive, and I'm going to drag these things up and put them into Archive so they don't mess with me. The reason why I'm keeping them is if I mess up, if I delete something, if I screw something up, I'll have a virgin copy of them stored in the Archive folder. Okay, so to complete the Word tutorials, if I double-click on Word, I double-click on Word T1, T1-4, and then if I'm working on the Word tutorial 1, I can see that there's case 1, 2, 3, 4, and reviews and tutorials. Generally, we're only doing reviews and tutorials in this class, except for a couple of assignments. So the tutorials are the first section of each chapter, and the reviews are the last 2 pages in blue within each chapter. So if I double-click on tutorial, and I can see there's a pet document, and then there's a poodle document. If I double-click on pet, it brings up a Word document with a little fuzzy little dog. And then if I open up poodle, that's the black poodle that you're supposed to replace. So take the black poodle, and you're going to put the black poodle where the little golden retriever is, or whatever. Great, so that's just about it. And then when you come back from each time, you're going to simply click on the student data files, and this is where the starter data files are going to be located. I would recommend when you open these things up to also keep this as your organizational structure. You could do it however you want, but when I work on a document, so let's say that I use the pet, I want to choose pet, I'm going to choose File, Save As, I'm going to put it into the tutorial folder, and I'm going to call this my initials, which are MRH, and they want us to rename this Pet Flyer. I missed the H, didn't I? And there's the H. And so now, when I come back down and I look in my folder, I didn't wreck the original one, and then there's the one that I just started working on moments ago. Okay, hopefully that helps get you started.